This is Liberty stock number 50769. It's an Extrude Hone Vector 200 series abrasive flow polishing, honing, and deburring machine. Serial number R041313, new 2004.
So yeah, okay. You can show a little bit of this. I've already got some media in here. We can run the ram up. We'll start oil in a second here. Just kind of take a walk, or maybe to one side of it. Show the hydraulics. Here's the main control. We can page through. I'm already powered up. We'll page through some of these. And there's the hydraulic unit over there. We are currently wired for 480 volts in here. Air pressure set enough to get us 1800 psi. I'm not going to go any higher than that. Can you see any of these on here? I don't mind. I don't mind paging through. Let me go to the beginning here. I think that's it right there. So it's got 7 or 8 main ingredients. Displacement, that's my target displacement, 150 cubic inches, and number of cycles 3. In fact, I was going to make that, they go pretty fast. I'm going to make that like 5, just so we can keep the video going. So there are 5 cycles. What else we got? Target cycles 5, target pressure 650, that's my media pressure. And that's enough pressure to push through that die that I've got. It's just a temporary die. Current displacement, well, we're not running, so that'll be 0. You can monitor that on the fly. We'll do that once I start running. Current cycles, none, because we're not running. Current pressure, none, because we're not running. Flow rate, 0, not running. And the minutes too. Time cycle, again, we're not running. What else? There's a couple more. Trip pressure, oh, that's a cool one to have. I'm at 50%. I'm calling for, I think, 650 or 700 pounds pressure. At 50% of that, it starts counting for the air pockets and stuff, so you can put that wherever you want. That's a nice feature. And clamp pressure, again, we're not clamped. I'll take that up to about 1800. I think that's the end of it. Yep. I feel like I'll leave it right there. I can power up the oil. I'll run the bridge up and down. We'll clamp up. I've got a tooling plate on the side here. And we can check a few things as we go. Like I said, I got 5 cycles, and you can monitor all this on the fly. So,
okay.
There we go. All the rest are down here. Top retract, bottom advance, bottom retract, and unclamp. So I'm going to unclamp now, take the bridge up. I'm pretty high already. Let's see where it goes. I think it'll maybe just a few more inches, and that's the end of it. That's me just on and off, just to hear the hydraulics. Let's inch it up there. We gotta be pretty close. That's pretty good opening, huh?
Yeah, it is.
It's about 30 inches, it looks like. Still going up, look at that. Oh, that's it, there we go. So, you got it on the spec? I don't know.
Well, we say 22 inches, but it looks like more than that.
Yeah, it does. It does. Anyhow, so here's down clamp. I'm off and on the dual palms, so you can see them. Can't see top, but I can bring bottom up and move some media around, and bottom retract, bottom advance. Yeah. Now this one over here we go. That's all I'm gonna do. It's full right now. So I'm asking for 150 cubic inches. I can get all of that on one stroke. So 5 cycles at 150 cubic inches. And it's gonna retract that. Throw a tooling plate up there and let it rip. I said it's just some old tooling with some holes in it. I'm going to come down, clamp on this, and just push media through there. So once I clamp up, you don't really see anything. But we can monitor it on the screen over here. So I'm going to clamp up, check my clamp pressure. I'm going to come around here, yeah. Make sure I'm not hitting anything. Oh, do you want to walk around and show the books now too? We got some.
Yeah, we'll do that at the end.
Okay, we got documentation back there. I forgot about that. Let's finish running then. If I can stay on these palm buttons long enough. Come up a little bit. I'm just inching up on it, but hear the booster kick in. 1760, 1778. Oh, there it is, 1800. That's plenty for what we're doing right here. At this point, all I have to do is hit cycle start, or auto, if you will. Let me go back to at least monitor the main one. That's not trip pressure. I want to watch current pressure, no, or current cycles, current displacement. We'll watch that one first. That should go up to 150, then down to 0 every time. Then we'll move around. We'll do auto first. Bottom advanced, there's the light. Hasn't counted yet. Was waiting for that 40 or 50%, now it's counting. There's 150 real quick, and then back down. Top advance. And bottom back up, go back up to 150. Like I said, while that's doing that, there's 150, current cycle is 1. We've done 1 cycle. Current pressure, there's my pressure. I don't know if I'm getting up to my 700. That's not even getting there. Those holes are too big in the plate. Bottom advance, 400, 500, 580, it's almost 600 for pressure. Current cycle's 2. Flow rate is there, 35. That's how fast we're moving media. 24, 31, 35. Time, I don't see the time on there. Oh, there it is, there's the time right there. Oh, in minutes, that would be in minutes. So we just hit 1 minute, there it is, see it? We just changed to 1. So far the whole cycle's taken a little over a minute. What else is here? Trip pressure, oh, that's my 50%. Clamp pressure, 1795, so yeah, time, flow rate. We're still running, current pressure, current cycles. There's my cycle complete. I'm just going to unclamp and then clamp back up. We'll go back one more time and let it run through. Oh yeah, manual, unclamp just to reset everything. End of cycle, clamp it back up. And that should do it. And we'll go. Displacement, we're doing through that. There's my target pressure. Oh, it's 650. Okay, right there, see? There's my displacement. 150, target pressure 650. So it's kind of interesting to kind of watch that. Cycles, where we at displacement 150. Yep. So we're targeting 150 and we're getting 150 right there. Back to 1. Let me go back, let's see the cycle we're on again. Current cycle's 2. We've done 2 out of 5 so far. We've got 3 more to go yet. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I can set the pressure, flow rate, trip pressure. I can set it on the fly. It's farther back at the beginnings. I'm just going to fly through it. Current displacement, target pressure, 650. I think I can make it like 800. Yeah, see, it takes it on the fly. Now our target pressure is 800. I don't know if we're getting that far, but I'd have to go back and check and see. I don't have enough back pressure for this die plate because the holes are so big, but there it is. Cycle complete. At that point, we switch over to manual. I know I'm talking a lot, but it's hard,
right.
It's hard to explain it all.
There's not a lot to see other than on the...
It's hard to see too, I know. You open up and as when it's finished cycle, top comes down and it pushes all the media to the bottom. Most of the newer machines are good that way, so you don't have a lot hanging out up here. And this is really all there is. Like I said, it's hard for me it's hard to develop enough back pressure with these big holes here. And this is some really stringy putty. I mean, you can see this stuff, you know, so it's warm. Yeah, it's flying through there pretty fast. But anyhow, yeah, having said that, we can't really show the cylinder condition, but it's not bad. Bottom retract, I'm all the way down already. I would have to pull a lot of putty out of there, but it's not bad. I checked that top and bottom, and very slight scarring, but not bad at all. So that's about it. We leave that up there. Putty goes back in, hooks are back there. It's got all the original documentation. Yeah, yeah, it's nice. Looks nice, yeah.
Drawings, all good.
Yep, so going along, and yeah, that's about it. Sure. We're good.
Thanks, Rod.
Yeah.